our next presentation, our very own, ever so lovely Joanne, and also the slightly less lovely yet equally as important, Andrei Galushkin, both colleagues of mine, EverX, what can I say, all friends. But we have some really cool stuff. I'm not going to get in the way. I'm going to let them do it. And Joanne, I know you have to go first. So if you would, please tell us about Surf.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ronald. I do have some things to share, and I've got to share my screen.
Just 2 sentences from me first, while you're sharing. So, hi everyone, I'm Anna, one of the co-founders of Eversurf, the most popular Everscale browser. And the team and I were working hard for a lot of time, and today we want to present some great news to you. And Joanna would help us with the presentation, and then she would need to run away, and we would proceed maybe with Andrew. So Joanna, the floor is yours. Thank you a lot.
Thank you, Anna. I hope everybody can see the screen. All good?
Yep, there it is.
Cool. So we've put together a little presentation together with Anne, Eugene, Andre, and more. The Surf team altogether is proud to present the Surf utility token, as well as some pretty great incentives for getting in early. I'm sure everybody knows that Eversurf has a unique user interface and a debot feature, which allows everyone of any technical proficiency to interact with the blockchain, which is great. And now the team is introducing the Surf token, which is going to bring this benefit to everybody. So here's the presentation, which is accessible right from the website. Let's go down. One of the most important facts that all of us are likely guilty of doing is forgetting that we are in this inner circle. We're part of this 1%. And for possibly 1,000 different reasons, the adoption of such technology with potential to alleviate many of the world's challenges is still extremely low. But there are, however, some very well-known and well-documented challenges, such as user interface issues, the reputation, and the paradox of choice, being some pretty top problems that both users and service providers face. So Eversurf has recognized these challenges and has developed the solution, of being a very simple, intuitive, and secure interface. On just one platform, do we have the possibility of connecting thousands of different service providers and users all at once? There's no knowledge of code needed, there's no buzzwords, there's no security risks. We all know it's decentralized, fast, and now connects users and providers. So you can buy and sell, store and exchange, save, earn, collect NFTs, and much more on Everscale, all safe and fast. So for those who haven't used Surf extensively, you may think it's limited to being like a wallet or means to staking, or maybe you've signed some transactions or voted with it, for example, but it's much more, and it's going to be so much more. It's also a secure messenger with potential to replace Telegram. You could browse or integrate your NFTs. You could benefit or build with debot technology. You can order a security card, which you can configure for pretty much anything you could think of. Maybe it's just as simple as signing transactions or using it as a private key card for your office, for example, for a real live use case. So there's a reason why Surf may be the most trusted Everscale browser for DeFi and NFT. And it's becoming an all-in-one blockchain tool you need, whether you're a user or a provider. So let's take a look at the roadmap. You can see that the team is definitely not short on things to do. We have a really robust roadmap with some exciting things for everybody, from basic users, those who want to spend their Evers, borrow tokens, trade, and of course, developers and service providers. And Surf is becoming very robust. And don't worry, because tomorrow, the team will be holding an AMA, so we'll have enough time to really dive into the details of everything on the roadmap and answer all of your questions that may come up after this brief intro. So talking about the go-to-market, you can see an overview of the go-to-market strategy here and various ways that the Surf utility token will be integrated. There's plans for simple onboarding. For example, there's a secondary market for DeFi. So we would provide an easy-to-use interface for the existing exchanges, like Flatcube, for example. And of course, there's the partnership with the FlexDex, which is pretty cool. So let's talk about the token. The slides above, you can kind of understand how the Surf utility token is designed to act as a bridge between users and service providers. When I say service providers, it's a range, but you can think of startups, for example. So they will have this interface like a DBot and benefit from access to the blockchain audience and the Surf ecosystem. I'm sure that everybody on the call, I'm sure you all know what a utility token is, but maybe there are some newbies here or maybe some people who are watching YouTube. So I just want to clear it and say, tell you what a utility token is, that it's essentially a tool that can grant the holders special access or benefits. And some well-known examples are Filecoin and BAT, which is the basic attention token. And they're pretty popular ones if you want to learn more about it to look into. And you could think about a utility token is something that can just pretty much serve about any purpose that a developer wants it to. But they also do have value. They're not considered money as such, as straightforward as like a coin like Ever. But the tokens do provide value to holders, in different ways. Like it can provide early access to future products or services, promotions, and the Surf token is not short of these benefits. There's a loyalty program too. So in order for the platform to benefit all parties, everybody who wants to use it, this is where the Surf utility token can actually shine. Users have a comprehensive tiered loyalty program, and you can see that there's cash back there too, which is great. And the guarantee that service providers are legit because they have to lock their funds. Service providers will lock their tokens, and this helps them to access this thriving audience within the Surf ecosystem and use the platform and tools. So tokens, that's what you're all here for, right? Let's talk about it. So we want to introduce something very special to you. The seed sale has just ended, sold out, and it was a success, which the team is thrilled about. And we'd like to talk about bringing it to you guys now, because we have the seed sale, which was just for partners. We have the strategic sale, which is for the early adopters and core contributors, such as you guys, you fine folks on the call. Then we'll have the private sale, which will be for launchpads like Killer Whale, and the community sale here, which is pretty much open to the blockchain community, and the public sale for anybody on the app. And if you want to learn more about it, you just hover over and you can see the time frame here. The strategic sale started today, the 15th, and it runs till the 30th. So you have time to get on board. And each day that passes, the threshold is a bit lower, but it gets a bit more expensive. So, of course, get in early if you like a good price. So as you can see, there's also a dedicated DBot in the corner that you can just click and it goes right into Surf. And it's very intuitive, easy to set up. If you want to get in early, then I would just suggest to go over to the website, click through to the token, and you'll find yourself over here. And so if you're a user or an investor, it's it's good to know that Eversurf is growing, and we would really like you to be part of this journey. And tomorrow, the surf team will be holding the AMA, and hopefully you attend and ask any question. I'm sure there are some burning questions, and we'll have more time to dive deeper into all the details. And that's about it. Follow the socials, stay informed. That's
Thank you,
pretty much
Joanne.
it.
What time is the AMA tomorrow?
And
I think
Anne
it's
knows.
3 p.m. Central European time.
3 p.m. CET, so that's 2 p.m.
Yep.
UTC. Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, waiting for your questions. Would be happy to answer them or to discuss this program in more details. For me, I want to add that our first integration based on surf tokens would be with Eversurf gift cards, presented, I think, a week ago. It is currently in alpha stage, and there you can buy real gift cards for Evers. And with this program, you would be able to get some cashback back. So see you tomorrow. Thank you for your attention. Thanks, Joe, for your help with the presentation.
Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Anne. Did anybody have anything to add?
Yeah, can I also add a few words?
Absolutely.
Yeah, hi everyone. Yeah, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Anne, for the presentation. Yeah, I would like just add that there are several options to buy surf tokens. You can buy it through the D-bot, and you can also buy it through like BTC or other tokens. Just if you have like, if you need it, just send us email or contact with us directly, and we'll create the order and make a deal. So there's several options. So you can buy it through the Evers or other tokens also. Yep, that's it. That I wanted to add it.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you very much.
Yep.
We have a question from the audience, Ben.
Not so much a question, just a statement. I tried out the gift cards last week now actually, and it works really well. My other half has a lovely pair of new shoes on the way, so great work to the surf team.
Thank you. Nice to hear it.
Excellent. I can tell you there were a few questions that were written in, but I know Joanne has to run. So whoever else is from the surf team, please stick around to answer those questions as we move forward. Ivan, yeah.
Yeah, will the price of surf token rise to the moon?
Sure.
I know. I think you know the answer. It's not a
Ask
financial
Evan,
advice.
Soon?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, soon
Not
is my
financial
favorite word.
advice.
Thank
I
you,
think that
Ivan.
the
for your-
price of the surf token will be rising within upcoming 10 days. So in 10 days from now, it will be more than 0.2, and the price will be already rising.
Yeah, it would start rising in 5 days from the 21st of March, and it would rise each day, and the minimal allocation will go down. So if you have just a small sum of tokens to spend on surf tokens, you can wait, but it would be much higher price.
It's the other way around. It means that the price of the token will rise very shortly.
Yep, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the presentation. Excellent, interesting news.